I made that mistake. I think it was Sunday when we were chasing the two Canadian national eunuchs. Forgot to adjust back out a little bit. Gave y'all a 5 times view of my face at about 13 millimeters away from the camera, so not going to make that mistake again. RC and I are still hanging out where we are getting excited as the Lackawanna is getting much, much closer. 3 northbound trains came through Dalton. First was the one you just saw that's now headed westbound towards the Debucks Yard through Summit, past the TVRM cam, over to Sitico. Not sure where it's going to go from there, if it's going to go up to CNO or on across to the yard. 14 minutes behind this train earlier, about 45 minutes or so ago, was our train NS, or our locomotive NS 1074, the Lackawanna on train NS 224. So about 14 minutes behind, and then another 14 minutes behind, and it's ironic that they were both that same time frame, was a NS local coming up with just a couple cars. Don't know if it's coming all the way up here or where it was headed. We do have someone keeping an eye on things to the south for us. Let's check up on the progress from Jeff. Y'all stand by a second. All right, Jeff has given us an update. Thank you very, very much, Jeff. Train Crazy, y'all know Jeff, has cleared Howardsville. So Howardsville Road, or Long, which most of you call it. So Howardsville to here, generally 12, 14 minutes. Looking to see what updates are coming through. So the Lackawanna is coming through Apposite right now, headed to us. And I see the Southern just went through Sweetwater 3 minutes ago. New York Central that we saw earlier has now gone through Rome about a half an hour ago. So for all of those trains that you guys are looking for outward from us, that's kind of an update. While I was in the truck, I got a note that the Conrail has passed through Whitley City, unless you say it Whiteley, but I think it's Whitley City, Kentucky, at 3 p.m., which is 118 miles north of us. So depending on the timing, our train just passed the 230. So you'll see that on the TVRM cam going that way, the one we just saw. And coming at us, the Lackawanna. Now, Lackawanna is second back behind 4233. So 4233 will be our lead. Lackawanna will be second. And like I said, we'll get updates if we have a third behind him. So y'all get ready, y'all get set, y'all get excited. If this is your first time with us here, please, if you have a good time on your first time, make sure you subscribe. That way you'll get notices, because we go live all the time, all over the Southeast. Depends on what's where, what's coming, what's going, what depot, what this, you name it. We just chased yesterday 8 locomotives just because it was fun. And got a huge wave from the conductor on that train. That was really, really cool. It's just awesome when you get a friendly staff up front like that. So, I think I catch you up. Like I said, if this is your first time on with us, like I said, if you have a good time, subscribe. If you've not been here, we are at Bootlegger's Crossing. Most of you have probably been with me here and have been on throughout the day, but Bootleggers doesn't have any geographical marker or anything here. It's just a spot that folklore has passed down through time, that during Prohibition days, they worked in conjunction with the trains that passed through here, loading their illegal liquor and whiskey at night, moving it up, down, loading, unloading, picking it up, working together throughout and under the cover of darkness. Far side is Atlanta North District, close side, Knoxville West End. We're at the 227 milepost here. Track 1, track 2. West, east, there's diverge points right underneath or right after you go past the signal tower here. If you were not with us for the New York Central, the switch right over there, apparently from what we could piece together, lost power. And they had to manually throw it. And it's all on that video while the New York Central sat right here in front of us for that. And we got to see the conductor do all that work. We heard him say that he reset it. And then we had track teams show up, and they went out and worked on it and have all that footage for you. So that is a really, really incredible catch this morning, and it was fun sharing that with you guys. So I think that brings you up to date. RC and I are ready. We're waiting. And Jeff, thanks for the updates. He's going to let us know if we still have that third train. Yeah, like I said, that third train is exactly that. 3 and done. Locomotive, 2 cars, northbound. That was it. Not sure if he's coming all the way up or what their plans were with that. Haven't heard anything on the scanner. But 1074 has cleared Howardsville Road, go on through Appleton. We should see it any moment. So let's listen for that whistle. Wind's pretty strong, blowing to the east. So it may kind of muffle, or we may not hear it as clearly. There's kind of a valley over there, and you hear it echo throughout on our trains coming westbound. So let's get set, let's get ready, let's start listening. is a lot of empty revenue, as John would say. Wow, that was crazy. Normally, and we were talking about how strong the wind is blowing this way towards us. Normally, over in Collegedale, Ottawa, all that area, you hear that horn echo once it goes past Whistle Stop and the two crossings over there. You hear that train horn way over here, just crystal clear, coming through the valley. And as you saw, caught me off guard. It's a good thing I was done talking, decided we'd get back to work. So we were ready. Lackawanna past us. That is our third Heritage locomotive today. And if we aren't having fun, I don't know what we're doing then. I know I have. And we've got, looks like we're going to have some more opportunities yet today. Everybody's keeping us up to date. Everybody's doing Heritage reports and Facebook, just all kinds of cool things going on here trackside. So we're going to send a note down to Train Crazy. Special thanks to him for giving us the heads up on his where he was. Oh, there goes a beautiful hawk. Back to the train action here. Like I said, there could be a third NS coming by here in just a moment. Let me check up with Train Crazy, see if it has cleared down at Long, and I'll get right back to you. So in the meantime, we'll see what's on the scanner, and let's roll back over here to the signal tower. Hey, Robos! I'll be back in just a moment on your question. Let me check up here with Train Crazy and see if we've got our third one coming. right, Robos. I'm working on your question here. Working on your question, I guess I'm going to probably prepare for and might run down to Dalton. Just kind of keep an eye on it. Like I said, this kind of depends, but if I was going to, which I am, plan my evening around, I would say between 8 and 9 in Dalton. But trains run on train time, not real moments time, so you never know. Now, it's not, I don't know what the traffic's been on CNO and TP today. As you've seen here, it's been very light today. So everything's running a tad quicker than normal because there's just not been a lot of traffic. Like I said, not a clue what's going up and down the CNO today. So right now, I'm going to tell Mrs. S we're probably going to do Dalton for filming tonight. Although there's a couple things going on CSX we'd like to catch. Train Crazy, he's got all reds facing northbound. They're at Howardsville Road or Long, whichever you prefer to call it. So it does not appear our local is coming our way, or if so, they're going to hold him for something else. So for the moment, I kind of think that's it for here. We're going to sit just for a moment or two, plug a couple things in the notes here real quick. But from Casey and I, we hope that you subscribe if you have not already. I hope you had a good time. I know I have, and it has been a heritage-rich morning here at Bootlegger's Crossing. Short on trains for you, like I said. There's no quantity number today, but quality has been fantastic. If you've not seen the two videos from earlier, the New York Central stopped right there for quite a bit of time with a signal problem, a switch problem actually, just in front of it where we watched the conductor, and then the Southern headed north up the Knoxville West End, leading the Stinky train. And last was, like I said, our Lackawanna that you just saw coming down the Conrail tonight. And there's a couple things, like I said, over on CSX. So we're going to be on just a couple more minutes. Anybody got any last minute questions, toss them on. I'm going to check with Train Crazy one more time to make sure he's got nothing but reds before I wave goodbye to RC down there, leave him in charge of Bootlegger's Crossing, and I go find a sandwich. So I'll be back in just a moment. I'll let you know if there's an update, and if not, we are going to head for food. So sit tight a moment with me. That switch that we talked about is right there that the conductor manually moved and then said he got power back to it. And I said, sorry the camera's shaking so much, but the wind is just that strong. Like I said, we didn't even hear that whistle as he was approaching us on our Lackawanna train. So, be right back. Y'all sit tight.
packing things up?
Yep. Train Crazy's down south. He's got more friends coming this way. Makes it really exciting. That way. Andre has probably 4 or 5 hours out for coming down. CSX has a couple things. We're going to go grab a sandwich, figure out what's next for lunch, what's next to catch. Great to see you. You have a fantastic afternoon.
Hey, you know, we at the TBRM, Locomotive Railroad.
The TVRMI?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're modeling that out.
Okay.
From Kentucky to here.
Oh.
We have open houses twice a month.
When's the next one?
It's this Saturday or the next Saturday. Stop by and take a look.
When you find out, send me a text, leave the cell number there, and just tell me, send you let me know who you are. Sorry, and then I'll start on it. Because Scott does that too. You guys know that. Coffee, does it have too? Okay. And I see we got another huge model railroad moving here from some other states. It's supposed to be huge. I'll try and find that when you send me the text. Somebody bought it and they're moving it to Chattanooga, and it's like a huge deal. I'll look it back up. I think it's a trading deal. All right. Good to see you.
All right, you too.
And you be safe.
All right, you too. We'll see you.
All right, everybody. We're gonna pack up. Sandwich time. Everybody that we've been chatting with says it's all quiet, so we will see you at the next crossing. Thanks from Casey and I. Have a fantastic afternoon. Don't forget, subscribe so you get notice on the next live that we do. And it has been a great day. But I'll see y'all again trackside real soon. Thanks, everybody, for all the help today. See y'all soon.